Hello there guys, this is Chris back with my third instalment of Train Fever. Now this was originally going to be about cargo, but I'm going to do something else. This is going to be upgrading your infrastructure. So you can't see here, but I have extended the line since last time, and I have made this train so basically the train now runs from station to station and back and forth. The problem is the train's getting a bit big for this, and it's going to be a long time before certain lines are run. So I'm going to change it now, so there's going to be 2 trains on the line. Now this means that they need a crossover point, so I'll explain how they work. So I'm just going to leave that one train running on its own. So what basically a crossover point means if a train is in this station and leaving, and a train is in this station and leaving, at some point along this line they're going to get stuck because they can't pass each other. So there's 2 ways you can fix that. The first is by having a double line running all the way along. That's expensive and it can be very difficult, especially if the lines are not very flat or straight. Instead you can build points where the trains are specifically built to cross over. Now you're always going to want one very close to the station, and then you're going to want them kind of spread evenly throughout. You don't need a lot. We've got a new train available. So once this train comes through, I'm going to build one here right in front of the station. So we will pause it like that. So what you do is you snap your train line and you build it along like that. Has to be big enough to be able to fit the entire train in. Boom. And then you junction it there. Okay, let me just. There we go. So you junction it there. Missed it. And there. And then you need points. Now technically you only need 1 set. Now if you look at them closely, you'll see they have a white side and they have a grey side. The white side is the side that you want. This is the side that the trains are supposed to look at as they're coming in. So now you have to think about these logically. You have to make it so one line only travels one way and one line travels the other. So I'm going to go the same direction the roads work. So that's going to go on there, and then that is going to go on there. And then you click on each one, you set it to one way. And then this one way. Now if you open up your line, you'll see trains coming this way will go that way, trains coming this way will go that way. And what will happen is, if there's a train in this station and there's a train running along this line, the train will not leave the station because the signal won't let it. There's an automatic signal in every station until the train comes along here and stops there. This train will then be free to come all the way down. In fact, I believe we might need an additional signal at the beginning. So I'm going to go on there. These don't need to be set telling it to that might be the wrong way around actually, I can never remember. But that'll be fine. We'll see if that works. So it's only going to allow trains to pass one way or another. So one train will stop to let the other one go through. So I'm going to have one there, and I'm going to build one further up here. So, and I'll probably build another 2 on this side, maybe one there and one up there. So I won't record that, I'll come back to that once I'm done. Okay, so the crossover points are now all in place. I just need to wait for the train to arrive here. But while that's happening, I don't know if I recorded it when it popped up. Something popped up. So what we're going to do is the red line. So I'm going to select the red line. I'm going to tell all vehicles to return to depot and be sold, because this new ridiculous thing has been built. I'm going to have 3 of them. I'm going to run the red line, and so that is now upgraded. So these are slightly more efficient, they're slightly faster, they carry a few more people, so that's why I only built 3 rather than 4. So this is on its way in now. I'm going to let it stop in this station, and as you can see I've built this here. So it can access now from either way. Matrix line. Okay, so it's going to pull into the depot now. And I'm going to change it because I believe there's a new train available as well. So there is all, yeah, so there's no new, right, so there's a new train available, so I'm going to buy the new train and I'm going to send 4 carriages down to this one, and then they're all going to go back onto line 1. Now what's going to happen is this train will not leave, there we go, and then what will happen now is, oh in fact it's going to the station, but it would stop at this here, oh yeah it has done. So it cannot leave because this line is now full. As soon as this train exits the station, this one can leave. And that's going to happen. So basically, the track, these signals will never allow 2 trains to be on the same track at the same time. So this one now, obviously it's pulled through, but this won't be able to leave the station until this has cleared this track, which it is now done. And it's the more important thing is when it's on its way back, and that's you'll see that in just a moment. Okay, so this train has now arrived at the station. So as you can see, it's pulling out. It's going to come along, and it's going to stop. And the reason it stopped is because the other train is currently coming towards it. Now this is why you need these spread out quite even. I'm probably going to need to put another one in there because it's quite a distance that. But once obviously the trains will begin to separate more because they both set off at exactly the same time. What's going to happen is there's a lot of steam coming out of that train. I hope it's not broke. This one is going to come through. It's going to go past it, and then as soon as it passed that track, this one became clear and it's moved on. So obviously, the longer you wait, the more your trains are going to get separated. It basically allows you to run more than one train on one track. If I had 3 or 4 trains running on this track, I then definitely would need junction points spread further and further along. You can also turn stations into junction points as well, which is probably what I should have done here. In fact, I probably will do that actually. Because this allows the trains to pass through this station without getting stuck. I could probably remove that actually and use the station. So hopefully, unfortunately, because the line, yeah, the line's losing money because it stopped for quite a long time. But it shouldn't be too long before it starts making money again. So let's have a look at how we're doing for the actual passenger count. So that one came in right after the other one did. There wasn't enough time for it to really pick up people. So that means 11 out of 24. Okay, so this one's actually left full now. 12. Oh! Ah! It's because those 11 people must be wanting to go this way, so they didn't get on. Which is why you really need... This is the problem, because if otherwise it would have took ages for that train to come back. But now there's 2 trains running. Over time, they'll spread out further and further. You can force them to spread out as well by, if I told this train to pause for a second. But for now we're just going to leave it going like that. So that's basically how you upgrade your lines to be able to accept multiple trains. While I was off recording, I've upgraded all these now, so these are all running these steam things. Whatever it is. Oops. I mean, they just look ridiculous, but obviously there was something that actually existed. So who am I to judge? So next episode will definitely be the cargo. So I will see you then.